you, member for Cochin Valley.
Honourable Speaker, in spite of the fact that I am going to support these changes, they're basically common sense changes that are long overdue. And this government, in my opinion, Honourable Speaker, has blood on their hands. Because at the end of the day, this government was proud of the fact back in 2002, they were proud of deregulating WCB regulations. They took pages out of the regulation book and threw them in the garbage.
Withdraw that word, please.
Temperance and moderation are the hallmark of parliamentary debate.
Yeah, let's have temperance in the House. You know, it is absolutely essential. That's the hallmark of this House. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker. You know, I, for far too long, have seen what's happened in workplaces when, at the end of the day, the concerns of workers are ignored. And let's talk about what happened in the Prince George area back in 2010, Honourable Speaker. 2010. There was a WorkSafe training session in Richmond. And guess who was trained, Honourable Speaker?
The remarks that you made earlier, please withdraw those.
I withdraw the remarks.
Thank you. Continue.
Honourable Speaker, back in 2010, in the Richmond office of WorkSafe, there was a training session held, and guess who was there? It included a hygiene officer from the Prince George area, and they were getting training about explosive dust, Honourable Speaker. This is 2010. In 2011, there were 3 dust explosions in the Prince George area. 3, Honourable Speaker. This wasn't news. And by the way, the regulations from the United States are full of dust explosions. We've had dust explosions on the coast of British Columbia. We had an electrician open a panel box, and as a result of the dust flowing out of there and the arc that was, his eyeballs were glued together, Honourable Speaker. His eyeballs were glued together. This is years ago. Back in the 1970s, any sawmill on the coast of British Columbia you could go into, and guess what you would find? You would find a spark watcher, an assigned person whose job it was to look for sparks when they were working around dust. And there's lots of places with dust, whether it's planer mills or sawmills. Dust is not some new invention, some new problem. And what's really shocking to me and unacceptable, Honourable Speaker, is to find out, I just phoned this morning and asked the steel workers, why did the workers' representative walk away from the hearing? Why did the people that are there that represent unionized workers walk away from the process that's going on? And let me tell you in their own words, I heard from Steve Hunt. I said, what's going on? And he said, well, there's no point in being part of a process that is basically a whitewash. It's a whitewash for the government. This is political interference as far as I'm concerned. It's covering up what happened at WorkSafe BC, which is an absolute tragedy, Honourable Speaker. It's a tragedy what's going on.